Welcome to another episode of This Goose is Cooked, where we review books intended for our future generations. Today's book, Arthur and the Big Snow, by Marc Brown, published by Cartwheel Books, an imprint of Scholastic Inc. The Big Pushover. I'll just come out and say it. I don't like Arthur. I never have and never will. He's so dweeby. He's just a huge boob. And this book did nothing but confirm my thoughts about Arthur. I can hardly stand to look at the pictures because of Mark's horrible choices of haircuts for each character, and Arthur's stupid round glasses. Also, I want to get this off my chest. Arthur and his family are supposed to be brown aardvarks, but yet they have a pet dog. How the hell does that work, when dogs are scientifically smarter than aardvarks? I can't stand when less intelligent animals have dogs as pets. It's like the author is trying to make us all dumber. It's absurd. The Big Snow is, as you can guess, Arthur's snow day. He wants to go sledding with his friends, but his parents won't let him. His parents end up rewarding him in the end. I'll tell you the moral now, because the book slaps you in the face with it on the very last page. It says, I quote, "Sometimes," said Mom, "good things are worth waiting for." Well, you'll see that Arthur wasn't waiting. He was getting pushed around. Let us begin. The book opens on Arthur waking up and seeing all of the snow, and saying, I quote, "No school today." So he gets all of his snow shit on, and corresponds with his friends that they are all going to the big hill to go sledding. Hopefully there's not multiple hills in that town, because that could be a little confusing as to which hill to show up to. Like a foo, he tells his dad in front of his younger sister, DW. And of course his dad tells him, no, he has to wait for the snowplow to come around because the snow is too high for DW. Who said DW had to come along? She is a burden and would probably just be hurt by the bigger kids. Tell DW she has to wait. Then Dad can bring her over himself. It's just lazy parenting. So Arthur thinks Dad is acting a fool. So he goes and asks his mom. But of course DW is right there, and she confirms that Arthur has to wait. He can't just play with his friends without his sister. Arthur doesn't stand up for himself at all, and decides to go and play in his front yard. Well, DW hears this, and demands he takes her with, and put on her snowsuit for her. Arthur doesn't put up a fight at all, and you see DW shouting commands at him as he puts on her shit. Arthur is whipped. They get outside, and immediately DW starts bitching, and demands they both go back inside. And Arthur obliges. So weak. Arthur wants to go back outside after he takes her in, but DW demands he plays a game with her. Of course, Arthur gives in. Are we starting to see a pattern here? Arthur is so soft and does not know how to stick up for himself. He will get nowhere in life fast with this poor self-esteem. After the game, Arthur tries to do his thing, but nope, DW demands he reads a book to her, and Arthur does it. Someone needs to tell this girl no. She is going to be a miserable person to be around. Well, the snowplow finally goes by, and an amazing coincidence happens. Arthur's friend Francine calls at the same exact time to tell him he missed out on sledding, and she had to go because they just made hot chocolate. She clearly called just to rub it in. If Arthur continues to let himself be pushed around like this, he's going to have no friends. Arthur is sad, so his dad tries to buy his son's love by getting him a new sled. So Arthur and his family go to the hill by themselves, and they are happy about it. They must be one of those weird loner families that only does stuff with themselves. Then you get to the last page, and they're all sitting there drinking hot cocoa, and this is where the mom tells you and Arthur the moral of the story, that good things come to those who wait. Try telling that to your daughter. She's a spoiled brat. She doesn't have to be on Arthur's ass every minute of the day. And tell Arthur to grow a pair. And learn to say no. None of Arthur's spineless actions shocked me in this book. Like I stated earlier, I think he's a dweeb. I wasn't all that disappointed from the book because I had low expectations for it, and the book reached those low expectations. I was a little upset, though, that the moral of the book was directed at the wrong person. So on a scale from 1 to 5, I'm going to give this book a hard 2. I'll have a taste, push it around on my plate, and make it look like I ate it. This Goose is Cooked. Join us next time for another in-depth book review.